Rhythm in life is so important to achieve. Rhythm in life is so important to be fearless. Rhythm in life is so important to be at peace with yourself. Rhythm in life is so important to unwind. Rhythm in life is so important to be recharged to conquer the world. मैं हूं सिद्धार्थ कनन and what's your rhythm? अपना पहला एपिसोड है ये जहां पे हम आपको मिलाएंगे with a lot of people from different walks of life. People who've been trendsetters, who've had true stories to tell you, जहां पे आपके रोंगटे खड़े हो जाएंगे. But yes, after watching them speak, you will realize you can do anything if your mind and heart desires. Ladies and gentlemen, आज I would like to call a whiz kid in finance, economics, and the hospitality world. He has been associated with Wall Street as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic Managing Director of Rhythm Hospitality, Mr. Vaibhav Jatia. Hi Vaibhav.
Hi Siddharth.
How are you?
How
Good
are
to
you?
see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. You know, we are at Rhythm Hospitality, which is of course at Lonavala, जहाँ पे मैं और मेरे परिवार के सदस्य हमेशा आते हैं. So thank you for making us feel so much at home.
Thank you Siddharth for being here, and you know we are so happy that you and your family like to come to Rhythm. It means so much to us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So Vaibhav, मैं आपकी story जानना चाहता हूँ. Your struggles, your tribulations, everything that you can tell us so that we can get inspired. पर Rhythm यहाँ पे है. So let's find a rhythm in one of your coziest places inside. Shall we go inside and talk?
आइए.
Let's do this. So we are here at the swimming pool area. I like the way it's got a natural blend with the water. How did you plan this?
So if you notice, there's a tree in the middle of the pool. A very interesting story. We gave a brief to the architect that no tree on this property is to be cut. A lot of old trees we want to retain. So the pool had to be planned in such a way that the tree could be in the middle and could be kind of, part of the property.
Thanks for doing that for the environment. I like that. A lot of environmentalists will be very proud of you. You know, I want to get back to your journey. You own Rhythm Hospitality. You own Rhythm Lonavala. Finance, economics, working with Wall Street. Tell me your background story.
So look, our family has always been into business. Our family has been into hospitality for quite a few years, both from my mother's side and from our father's side. So we've seen hospitality growing up. And it's fantastic. We get to serve so many guests. We get to meet so many interesting people like yourself. And to bring a joy in people's face, that's what keeps us excited. And that's what keeps us motivated to perform better day after day.
You know, you've been abroad. You've studied as well overseas. I'm glad you came back to India. But was there a real reason to actually come back to India? Was there a deeper meaning to it?
I'm glad you asked this. We were doing very well in the US. We really enjoyed our time there working with very very vibrant and smart people. But there was a lot of opportunity in India as well. This was back in 2007 is when I moved back. India was growing. India was seeing a lot of opportunities. And no country is perfect. Each country has its flaws. I thought it's people like us, who've had a privileged education, who've had a good exposure. If we don't come back and make our country better, then who will, right? We cannot leave it only to the government. So it's wonderful to be in India. Ultimately, home is where the heart is, and India is a great place to be.
You've started this legacy of Rhythm Hospitality. We're here in Rhythm Lonavala. Tell me, genuinely, we see a lot of hotels, a lot of people giving us great experiences. What makes Rhythm Hospitality, Rhythm Lonavala different from the other experiences that we get?
Yeah, you mentioned that there are many other hotels, many foreign companies and brands are in India having fantastic properties. They're very great. They give a very good experience, to the guests. They are fantastic with their SOPs and with their kind of, experience. I think something that differentiates Rhythm is that we work from the heart. Okay, all of us in India, we like to be flexible. Like you come to a restaurant, if your favorite food is not on the menu, you still want the chef to make that, right? you having a wedding, right? If the bride wants her Varmala to be at a particular spot, may or may not be part of the hotel SOP, but it needs to get done. So I think that's something that we have always kept in mind. It's an Indian hospitality brand with a global outlook. And that's what I think is what we want to give to the world. A lot of Western brands have come to India. A lot of Indians go overseas, spend dollars on the top destinations around the world. But it's a time that an Indian hospitality brand also comes up and showcases to the rest of the world what Indians can do and what the Indian hospitality is all about.
I'm all for made in India, for Indians, by Indians, soul of an Indians. Jai Hind to that. But tell me, you said global superpowers are around, which is great, to each their own. But you call yourself a global Indian. I like that terminology. What does it stand for?
Yeah, so Indians have been living all over the world for many, many years. Some of the key economies of the world, so for example, the Gulf, it's actually made by the Indians, right? Indian businessmen are what's keeping that economy going. We've contributed a lot to other economies of the world. We think it's time that all of us contribute to our own country, to the economics of our own country. So we've just been happy to have traveled the world, lived in so many other countries, had friends and colleagues from all over the world. So that's really allowed me to have a very global perspective and really to take that forward with our Indian origin and see the best of both worlds, West and East, and do what makes sense ultimately to each of us.
We see you very, very successful, whether it's hospitality, real estate, economics, finance. You have been through your share of struggles, right? All of us just see the business magnate sitting in front. Tell me about your struggles. Was it tough to get to where you are right now?
Of course, struggles is a key part of life and it's a key part of anyone's development. This property itself, constructing this, was quite a challenge. I can go back to around 2014 when we were constructing this. Resources is always a challenge in hospitality, the amount of capital that goes into build a particular hotel like this. So that there was a time in 2014 when there wasn't a single rupee in our bank. Okay, this property was probably half constructed, and our family, me, my father, my younger brother, we were looking at each other. It was like, how the hell are we going to complete this project? So solutions come. We all need to stay together. We all need to kind of be firm. We all need to be calm, and we all need to be innovative. And every problem has a solution. That's what we believe.
When you went through your tough situations, when that crackdown happens, which you just told us about, how do you bounce back? And most importantly, how did you get back your rhythm?
Yeah, we always believe that the mind should stay calm. I think that's a very, very important aspect. Even when you are successful, one should learn to kind of keep that excitement control. And even when one is going through difficult phases, one should just keep a calm mind. I remember my father gave me some great advice when I was going through one of the difficult phases in my career. He said, Vaibhav, just breathe. Those two words, and we all kind of got through the difficult phases, and here we are sitting with you today.
And breathing very easily, right? So, you know what? I want to breathe somewhere else. You've got so many facets to Rhythm Lonavala. So let's go to another place which is close to your heart, and I want to talk about what drives you, what makes you get your rhythm, what inspires you, so that people who have dreams out there know the way they can achieve it. चले क्या दूसरे स्पॉट पर? चलिए, क्या खातिरदारी है? So Vaibhav, we are here in your library at Rhythm Lonavala. ये बताइए कि आप बहुत किताबें पढ़ते हैं कि नहीं?
ज़रूर पढ़ते हैं. हमको इतना सीखने को मिलता है किताबों से. The top authors of the world, we get to learn so much from them. और आजकल ये सब किंडल वगैरह हो गया है, तो गाड़ी में कभी जा रहे हैं, लोनावला ड्राइव के लिए आ रहे हैं, तो गाड़ी में पढ़ते रहते हैं. बस
ये बताइए, because we've got your journey, your struggles, but what inspires you in your own life?
Siddharth, we've been fortunate enough to touch the lives of so many people. Everyone is having their struggles, everyone is going through difficult time in the city. We're able to give them a property to come and enjoy for those 2 days or 1 day, to forget about the day-to-day worries and just relax, just be, just enjoy time with their friends, with their family, create a lot of impact on people's lives. I can go into specifics of a few cases, but just being able to do that for people is something that inspires us to achieve more.
कहा जाता है कि to be an achiever, one should not always be at work. Workaholic बनना भी आपको actually fade out कर देता है in the long run. Being the hospitality business, जहाँ पे 24 घंटे clients का ख्याल रखना, do you have a work life and a personal life balance?
Love spending time with the family, have a 9-year-old son, 6-year-old daughter. 1 day a week is reserved for the family every week. It doesn't always be a Sunday because, in hospitality we are working on the weekends, but we do a lot of family holidays together. So it's great to see our children grow up. My wife Radhika and me are blessed to have Anirudh and Anushri in our lives. So yes, spending time with family, some hobbies, friends, etc. definitely.
To be an achiever, कहा जाता है कि one needs to unwind. तभी आप लंबी रेस के घोड़े बनेंगे. Like I love traveling as and when it's possible in these times. I love going to the gym. I love being, यानी कुछ नहीं करना कभी कभार, बस maybe just lying down. आप कैसे unwind करते हो ताकि आप लंबी रेस के घोड़े बने?
Around a year and a half back, when we had the lockdowns, that's when I got into long distance running. That's something that's kept me fresh, kept me energetic, kept me going. You're seeing me now, I was probably 10 or 12 kilos heavier earlier, and just the journey of kind of getting healthy, running a full marathon of 42 kilometers. That's been a very, very rewarding hobby that I've added in the last year and a half. Siddharth.
मैंने लंबी रेस का घोड़ा बोला था, ये तो वाकई में लंबी रेस के रनर हो गए थे. Tell me, what's your mantra for success? एक लाइन जो आप अपने आप को बोलते रहते हैं कि you know what, Vaibhav, follow this line, you will never fall.
Listen to your own heart because it already knows the way. We spend so much time taking advice from people. We should listen to people. We should consider everyone's advice. But your own heart already knows what should be done. So listen to your own heart.
We all have role models. We all have people to look up to. Who do you look up to?
There have been many, many people in my life from whom I think I've learned a lot. My father, my younger brother, who's great to work with. So many friends who have gone to university with me and are doing terrific work in different fields. Learned so much from them. So many other hoteliers that I've come across both abroad and in India. So I think it's great if you can take the best quality of everyone around you and kind of curate that to form a better version of yourself. That's what I've believed, because no one can beat you being you. So one is able to take the best qualities from everyone around and redefine their own personality to better. I think that's a winning combination.
Wow, I love this line. No one can beat you being you. Love yourself, respect yourself, because there's only you. Whenever we talk about rhythm of life, what comes to your mind when you see people coming into your resort? People coming to Rhythm Lonavala, what's that one compliment you've got which you say, yaar, thank God I'm in this business?
Over the years, we've had so many guests who've come and who've given terrific feedback. One incident that comes to my mind now I would like to narrate. There's an elderly couple who celebrate their anniversary at Rhythm every year since the last 5 years. Unfortunately, the husband passed away due to COVID. The wife still came to Rhythm on the date of their anniversary and sent us a lovely message and a lovely post saying that she could really feel the presence of her husband within the property. So many memories of their marriage was associated with this place. And to give that satisfaction to that lady was very, very heartening and something that we all cherish, the team at Rhythms.
Wow.
Would also like to mention about the young men and women who work at Rhythm, Siddharth. I mean, all of us were from a very privileged background, but the real success of Rhythm is with the young men and women who work here tirelessly, hours after hours, days after days. There's a guy in our kitchen stewarding department. He's been living in Lonavala for many years. I think they lost their mother very young. Father has been amputated. So many personal challenges they face, but yet when they are working, they have a smile on their face, Diligently, day after day, night after night, he's at his post, doing the work. Everyone in our property, keep their personal, worries at home. And when they're here with a smile and they're here to please their guests. So that's something that's very heartening and that's something which we hold very dear.
मैं सबको बोलना चाहता हूँ तहे दिल से. People talk about, hey, I want to make money. People talk about, hey, I want to be this business tycoon, entertainment champ and all. But remember, when you give to people with earnestness, with authenticity from the heart, everything else falls into place, right? हर इंसान अपने आप को reinvent करता है. You've been in the hospitality business, but you've also reinvented yourself. You've come up with a terminology which exists, a concept in real estate which I think is very, very novel, Resitel. उसके बारे में बताइए ना.
Only constant in life is change, Siddharth. The real estate and hospitality markets have been going through quite a lot of change in the last few years, We've come up with Resitel as a concept where people can own a fully maintained vacation home. So they own one of these suites in the property. They come and use it whenever they want. They don't need to worry about the maintenance. And when they're not using, they get a regular income from it. People are buying bungalows, people are buying row houses. And unnecessarily for 300 plus days a year, they're sitting empty, those units, right? But when it's a part of a hotel, it becomes a great asset. So this is a new concept that we brought into India in the last few years. It's a very prominent concept in international markets. And we're very excited with the potential of Resitel to really transform the hospitality and real estate businesses going forward.
I'm so glad that you're coming up with this. And I'm so glad that, you're not taking your success for granted and you're coming out of your comfort zone to reinvent yourselves. So याद रखिएगा, reinvention करते रहना आप. Talking about that, I'm going to move into some zippy moments with you. तो हम लोग एक और जगह जाके बैठते हैं जहाँ पे I'm going to put you on the edge. Are you ready?
Ready. Thank you.
All right. We are at Siddharth, right? यहाँ पे क्या होता है बताइए सर, क्योंकि मैं मूड में तो आ ही गया हूँ.
Indoor entertainment, outdoor music, lounge, drinks, singing, stand-up comedy, everything happens here.
So let's get you into the rhythm which you're always there for, but कहानी में twist. देखते हैं आपका रिदम कैसे है. जो भी सवाल पूछूंगा डंकी की चोट पर, you gotta give me quick rhythmic answers. You ready to take this on? All right, let's do this. पहला सवाल. Your most unforgettable moment.
Each moment in life is special. This moment right here with you is special. My 5 a.m. morning runs is special. My time with the family is special. My time in the office is special. Life is a series of unforgettable moments.
माने हर मिनट को वैल्यू करो. Don't take a minute easy. Don't take a minute for granted. Right? Okay, not bad. You get few points from me already. Next सवाल. Okay? One regret in life.
नहीं यार सिद्धार्थ, लाइफ में कुछ रिग्रेट नहीं करना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. चाहे अच्छा हो कि चाहे बुरा हो, it makes us the person who we are and who we are meant to be. Life should be regret free is what we believe, whether it's good or bad. It's an experience.
अगर एक एक्टर को चुनना होता to play Vaibhav Jatia and his story on the big screen, वो कौन सा एक्टर होता और क्यों?
यार एक्टर लोग का तो मैं ज़्यादा बोल नहीं सकता हूँ, but Siddharth Kannan is the closest person I've come to in my life so far.
How sweet. Thanks so much, man. But to live up to your success and your humility is difficult, but koshish karunga. 5 years down the line, where is Vaibhav Jatia going to be?
हमारा ड्रीम है कि इंडिया के हर स्टेट में एक रिदम हॉस्पिटैलिटी हो. कर्नाटका, मध्य प्रदेश, वेस्ट बंगाल, उत्तर प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड, तो हर हफ्ता अलग स्टेट, ओवर टाइम एक अलग कंट्री. सो वी वुड लव फॉर रिदम एंड फॉर वैभव जटिया टू बी ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड.
यंगस्टर्स देख रहे हैं हमें इस वक्त, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स देख रहे हैं हमें इस वक्त, पीपल हु हैव ड्रीम्स, एस्पिरेशंस हमें देख रहे हैं इस वक्त. व्हाट डू यू वांट टू टेल young India out there now?
We're in a very interesting time in India, guys. There's so much of opportunity, so much happening in the business space, in the society. Follow your heart, follow your passion, be determined, don't take no for an answer, and give your 110% every day, and success will definitely be yours.
And of course, we heard Vaibhav Jatia, Managing Director, Rhythm Hospitality's journey. जी हाँ, हम Rhythm लोनावला में बैठे हुए हैं. They give us love. It's a 360 degrees experience. Warmest hospitality. You feel at home. And let me tell you one thing. इनकी struggles को देखकर you will fall, but you will rise. You will have problems, but you will conquer. हमारा ये सीरीज यहाँ से किक स्टार्ट हो रहा है. What's your rhythm? We'll have people from the entertainment business, sports icons, corporate icons, real people on this show. Follow Rhythm Lonavala on their Instagram handle, Facebook handle, YouTube handle. It's written down here. I am Siddharth Kannan. Thank you, Vaibhav, for being real. Thank you for pouring your heart out. I am proud to be in the same frame as you. You represent young India, and I wish you all the success.
Thank you, Siddharth. Thank you. Lovely, lovely evening with you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, yaad rakhiye, it's about the rhythm of life. What's your rhythm? Boliye.